For the vocabulary, number one, vast majority. A vast majority is basically saying a lot, like very, very, very much, almost all, an overwhelming amount. Usually a vast majority is very close to about 90% or more. 80, 90% or more. Other than that, it's just majority. So 60% is more than 50%, so that's considered a majority. But if it's like 90%, that's considered a vast majority. That means it's just a very big amount. We talk about this expression, vast majority, in things like marketing. If something tests very well on the market, then a vast majority of the tests have shown this kind of result. Number two, emblazoned. Emblazoned is actually a very good word to use. It means to have something, it can be like stuck in your head, like something that you just think of very well or remember very well, or it can be like even a logo. So when something is emblazoned with a logo, it can be like a brand name has a special logo, like the check mark from Nike. So Nike shoes are emblazoned with their logo. But if you have a specific memory of an event, it's emblazoned in your mind. You can't forget it. So it's something that you see very vividly or very well. Number three, soulful. Soulful is basically anything that is just very deep and emotional. Some like very old blues music is very soulful, they say. Makes you feel really sad. Number four, anthem. An anthem, actually, usually an anthem is sort of like the song that might represent something. So, you have a national anthem, and then you have like an anthem for your generation. So I don't want to make myself sound old, but the anthem for my generation was probably like grunge rock music. A lot of people that I knew that I was friends with liked grunge rock music, so we liked things like Nirvana or something. Or even the anthem for my generation could have been like gangster rap, like Snoop Dogg. So that's to say that something was sort of like the popular song that defines that culture or that generation or those people. You can have an anthem for a company. So if a company has a very famous song, or even a TV show. Number five, visceral. Visceral is sort of like anything that just makes you feel a very sudden and very strong emotion. It can be something that is breathtaking and unexpected, or it can be something that is just even just feels kind of unreal at that moment. So I know we were talking earlier about an orchestra that you perform with. So if you go and see a new performance and they play a song that you've never heard of before, but you just love the performance, it could have been a visceral experience for you. It might have just really struck you at that moment. Number six, tug at the heartstrings. Tug at the heartstrings is an expression that we say that something really made you feel sympathy or affection or love or sadness for something. So, for example, you see a very sad movie, it tugs at your heartstrings. If you see some news that was very sad, it might tug at your heartstrings as well. So usually we say, oh, that really tugs at the heartstrings, or that tugged at my heartstrings. And it's basically to describe if something kind of makes you, maybe you tear up a little bit. So it makes you very emotional. Most of these Most of these vocabulary words are so emotional today. Uh, and last, 7 is a note. Just basically the tone or the pitch that you hit. So if you like to go to the noibang and sing in front of your friends, I hope that you hit every note well. Also, we say we hit the notes, meaning that we sang the right notes or played the right notes. Yeah. Okay, that's our vocabulary.